Hey, what's going on everyone? This is Chase at Rocky Mountain ATV MC, and today we're showing you the headset UTV kits from Cardo. All right, everyone, thank you so much for checking in. We've got a new product from Cardo that we're really excited to talk about today. These are their headsets, and we're showing you the UTV headset kits that we have put together. And what these new headsets are designed to do is integrate directly with their Bluetooth comms units. I've actually had the chance to use these in a side-by-side, so I'll give you some of my experience as we go through. But what's cool about this is that these headsets just give you a lot more functionality with the Bluetooth comms, and we know a lot of UTV drivers are really going to like these. And what's cool is that with this setup, you're no longer limited to just using your Bluetooth communicator when you have a helmet on. For most people that are familiar with these, then you just associate them with when you have a helmet. But now, if you're in a side-by-side, and you don't wear a helmet, and your passengers aren't wearing a helmet, but you want an easy way to communicate where you don't have to scream at the top of your lungs to be able for someone to hear you. You can hear everybody in your side-by-side easily, to drown out that engine and cab noise, to receive your phone calls, if you want to stream your favorite music or get your GPS voice commands, and a whole lot of other hands-free control, then these headsets could be exactly what you need. Another huge benefit to this setup is that they are 100% wireless. So what you see in my hand right now is what you get. You've got your headset, your Bluetooth communicator, that is it. And what's nice about that, and again, I'm talking from experience here, if you're at a location where somebody needs to hop out real quick, because maybe they need to spot you, if you're doing some rock crawling, or maybe somebody just wants to hop out to grab a snack or a drink out of the back, you don't have to worry about taking the headset off. They just hop out, they go do what they need to, they get back in, and that's it. So it's really, really nice that they're wireless. Also, the install process. There isn't one. The only install process is simply getting familiar and getting to know your Bluetooth comms unit so you understand the controls. But once you've done that, you're ready to rock and roll and have a good time. Now, like I mentioned previously, we've been using the Cardo Bluetooth communicators for a lot of years now, and primarily on our adventure rides. But the experience with these has been awesome. And what these allow you to do, so I've talked about some of those benefits, but when you have a group of people connected, and you get a lot of connections with these, and we're going to talk a little bit more about their DMC technology, which is really cool. But you can easily have 4, even up to 8 people. So you have 2 side-by-sides and 8 people wearing these. You can have 8 people all talking at the same time in full duplex. And what that means is, as I'm talking to you, you can hear me. Everyone's hearing everybody talking. Also, what's nice too is that each individual person that's wearing one of these, or maybe have the helmet kit, can stream their own music. So you can be connected to your own phone, listen to your music, but still hear and talk to everybody. And you can set these up to where when you talk or somebody talks to you, it automatically lowers the volume so that you don't have to try and turn everything down or turn your music up all the time. So it's very easy to use. Like I said, one of the things that you just want to make sure you do is get familiar with these. Another great feature, like I said earlier, is hands-free. So you can answer phone calls hands-free. You can go skip forward and back with your music hands-free. You can get your GPS voice commands while you're streaming your favorite music. So you get all those benefits. Your hands stay on the steering wheel. If you're riding a motorcycle, your hands stay on the handlebars. So it is really nice that they're hands-free. So not only is it an entertainment factor with these, but also it's a safety factor. You know, anytime you're on a group ride, you always want to be able to have communication, know exactly what's going on with everybody in your group, and these will allow you to do that. That being said, I want to show you the kits that we have up here on the table, because we've built these kits to make it easy for you, depending on what your needs are, how many people you have in your side-by-side, to get exactly what you need. So we have a single person kit, and that will come with 1 headset and 1 Bluetooth comms unit. And what's nice too is that anytime you buy one of these, even if you're buying the headset kit, each Cardo or each Pack Talk will come with a helmet kit. So you don't need to worry about buying that separate. You've got the single, you have the 2-pack or the 2-person, which will come with 2 headsets and a dual pack of Pack Talks. There's also a 4-person kit, 4 headsets, 4 Pack Talks. But let's say maybe you have a 4-seat car and you only want the headsets for 2 people, but you want 4 Pack Talks. Maybe there's gonna be a couple people in the back wearing helmets. That's simple. What you do is just buy the 2-person kit, so you get the 2 headsets and your 2 Pack Talks, but then you would buy just an extra set or an extra duo pack of the Cardos or the Pack Talks, and boom, you're good to go. There is also a coaching kit that we call it, and this is really beneficial. So for people that have kids, have wives, or anybody that's riding, and you want to be able to talk to them off the bike and give them some coaching tips while they're riding, that's who this kit is for. And what this will come with is 1 headset for the coach and then 2 Pack Talks. 1 for the coach and one for the rider. So that's the coaching kit. And what's nice too is that no matter what you buy initially, if later on down the road you want to either add a couple headsets or some Cardos, you can, or excuse me, some pack talks, you can buy those individually as well. So no matter what you do, you're going to be able to customize and get it set up exactly how you want it to be. Now the last couple things we want to touch on is car-to-car communication, and then we'll talk about battery life. If you buy these and you want to be able to talk car to car, you can absolutely do that. So if it's you and a passenger and you want to have, one or two other vehicles with you and you all want to be able to talk to each other, these will work great for that. We did that when we were out testing these and they work phenomenal. However, the range is one thing that you do want to be mindful of, because in a perfect world, clear line of sight, what Cardo says you'll get up to about a mile of range between units. However, in a real life scenario, when you've got mountains, you've got canyons, you've got trees between you, even the roll cage of your side-by-side, that number does come down quite a bit. And you'll kind of figure out what your range is when you put these on, you start to go out there. So just something to be mindful of is you're not gonna get that range that they probably tell you on paper, but they still work great when you want to talk car to car. So awesome benefit there. And also battery life. So the battery life on these is actually pretty dang good. And this leads me to one other point I want to make. If you are using these for car-to-car communication, and let's say that one vehicle does go too far away and they get out of range and you lose a signal with them, that's going to happen. Just anticipate that. But what's cool though is that Cardo has their DMC, it's dynamic meshwork communication technology. And what that means is that if somebody goes out of sight or out of range, it could even be somebody on a motorcycle that's maybe joining your group. They go out of range. Once they come back within range, the unit will automatically repair itself to you and you can start talking to everybody again. So you don't have to sit there and stop and say, wait, we lost your connection, let's reconnect. It will automatically do that for you. So in those situations in a group ride, if you are worried about that distance, that is one nice really benefit to that. Also, I will point out this too, is that when you have these all set up, you've got your group created, you turn them off and then you turn them back on, that group will automatically just repair itself and you start talking right away. So if you're going out, you don't have to sit there and reconfigure everything each time. Just turn them on, they connect, you go out there for your ride. So it's really nice. But battery life, sorry, I got a little off topic there. You're about 6 to 8 hours of battery life in DMC mode, which is basically a full day of riding. If you're out for more than 6 to 8 hours, congrats, because you spend a lot of time in your side-by-side. But what's nice though is that they charge pretty quickly. And you can even plug these in and charge them while they're using them. So if you have a 12-volt power socket on your side-by-side, you could, in theory, the connector is just right here on the bottom. You could plug these in and have these charging while you're riding if you are worried about battery life. But overall, with these headsets and these UTV kits, like I said, they are awesome. When you can easily talk to somebody and they can hear you, you can hear them, nobody's having to yell, you're streaming your own music. It is so nice to have, and I promise you that if you've never experienced that before and you go on rides, once you use these, you're gonna be so glad that you made that investment. Now, if you do have questions or comments, we would love to get those answers, so make sure, leave those in the comments section below. Again, to pick yours up, click on the link in the description of this video or head over to RockyMountainATVMC.com. We ship for free over 75 bucks. If you have one of these kits, we would love to hear your feedback. So right below what your experience has been, what have you liked and disliked about it? That's really gonna help other people out who are looking to pick up their next set. And as always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. That way you're always up to date on the latest product spotlights like you just watched today. I am Chase, and we'll see you on the trails.